My name is Jordan Henshaw.
And my name is Keli Raybon.
I'm the mechanic.
And I'm the journalist.
Together
we're try and prove it.
Someone has been charged with aggravated murder and is facing the death penalty, so we better figure it out, right?
How do we tell the difference between an assertion that is true and an assertion that is false?
You've got to start with all of the evidence, and you don't have all the evidence just yet.
Okay, well, I have no idea. Whoever, but it's a dot.
Where's the dot?
Right there.
Science is not absolute. It doesn't say this is what happened for sure. It says this is the best explanation we have.
3, start sequence. 1. If one picture is worth 1,000 words, one field demonstration is worth 100 internet conspiracy theories. I'm gonna ask something at the risk of, being wrong, okay? But we're all just friends here. We're all just talking.
One, two. Now I should be coming through. Okay. Thank you for the heads up. We are doing the preliminary hearing today for Tyler Robinson. I'm not ready. I'm not a morning person. I hate doing this stuff. I'm not muted anymore. I shouldn't be muted anymore. There should be sound. Is there sound now? I think I should be good now. Let me check this thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there should be sound. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. I'm not a morning person. I almost got everything done that I wanted to get done. I would like to have my third monitor, but I do not have my third monitor because I couldn't find a screwdriver. That is literally the only reason why I don't have my third monitor. I couldn't find a screwdriver. I packed it up to send it to someone, and I can't find a screwdriver. But anyway, we need to get focused on the preliminary hearing. We have a photo from Keli, who is live. Or she's not live yet, but she is on the ground in Utah by the courthouse, and she sent me a photo that I wish I was able to bring up onto my screen easily, and I would be able to if I had a screwdriver. But here we go. I'm going to try to put this into StreamYard, and so that you guys can see the, yes, I'm frustrated because I'm not a morning person at all. And I had to fight StreamYard and the video software for like half an hour this morning and for like an hour last night just to get a video to play with the in-person video of Keli and I. It's terrible and I hate mornings, but we're going to try to upload this image file if it will give me this thing, which it won't. And again, I really wish I had my my other monitor here. Maybe I can do it this way. Replace. I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm going to try to get this image up here if it'll work, but it's not working right now. Image file. It doesn't have drag and drop. So desktop, here we go. Up, and it doesn't work. Perfect, because it's an HEIC. Okay, I'm going to try to get you guys this image file if I can by making a screenshot, I guess, of it. But this will be the courthouse. Perhaps we will have a live feed of the courthouse soon. I did just send Keli the link, but I told her to go down to the courthouse to try to get inside instead of focusing on the stream for now. But it's possible we'll hear from her soon. Yes, I need Tyler Robinson's screwdriver. That would work. I do not understand how I do not have a screwdriver up here to put my other monitor up. And I can't even take out the screws, and I normally have one on my keychain, but somehow that's missing as well, which just baffles me, but whatever. We need to focus on getting this image file in here. If that'll work, there it goes. And maybe go into this view, and there we go. That is the courthouse as of, I think, like half an hour ago, maybe, is when she took that. If we can go into this view here. So that is the courthouse right now, roughly. And yeah, so we have the preliminary hearing coming up in about 2.5 hours. I had meant to start the stream 3 hours before, but I was not able to, trying to get the video to work, even though I spent like an hour last night trying to get it to work. Just trying to add a couple new clips. But it worked. It did work, finally, eventually. But the reason we're streaming this early is to kind of build anticipation, I guess. Because when you watch people who like stream rocket launches, they will start streaming super, super early, like especially Starship down in Boca Chica, Texas. It's like a really big deal every time they launch. And they'll do stakeout streams for like 8 hours before the launch. It's crazy. So I'm doing nothing by doing 3 hours. Now, this preliminary hearing is not like a super happy event. Like this is a murder investigation, a murder case. So it's not like a rocket launch at all in that sense. But, you know, I do want to show people that this is a big deal. And, you know, yes, I did see that Wolves in Finance mentioned, I think just, yeah, it was just me in his latest video, but he did his last 2 videos. He actually featured, well, it wasn't Try and Prove It at that point, but he featured both Keli and I. I think it was like our second show. No, I have it on my keychain, a screwdriver, but somehow it's missing, and I don't understand how it's possible that it's missing off my keychain. And I don't understand where the screwdriver went that I used to do this just 2 days ago. It's just missing. Everything is gone. Nothing is working today because I'm not a morning person, but it's whatever. But yes, Wolves in Finance made his video, not the last one, but the one before that. I'll actually pull it up here so we have something to talk about. And we're also going to look at some of the reviews for this courthouse, because it's kind of interesting, and maybe we'll even try to call them, because they have quite a few negative reviews due to their phone system not working. So we are going to pull this up into this screen. I'm going to share this screen now. And how does it feel to be up so early? It sucks, and I don't like it. And I'm grumpy as heck. Especially because I had to spend like 2 hours, or not 2 hours, like half an hour just trying to get a video to play. I'm not under a great deal of stress, but Keli is, but I'm not. I shouldn't be. I had all day yesterday to get ready for this, and I didn't really use any of it for this because that's just how ADHD works sometimes. Where did it go? I just shared the screen and it just disappeared. The heck? This is not like the most professional operation here, but I should be able to add this to stage now. There we go. All right, let's pull up the Wolves in Finance video from not the last one, but the one before that. It was on our second show, I believe, on Try and Prove It, but this was before it was called Try and Prove It. Have I had breakfast? I'm mostly done with my breakfast in finance. But he did a video on Charlie Kirk reviewing our entire debate with James May. Like this entire video was basically just a response video to us. So that was pretty cool. He didn't like my opening statement though, but that's okay.
This is something I brought up in my previous videos on this, that
phone GPS or cell
I think the audio is working. Can you let me know if the audio is working for this?
phone tower. Yeah, let me try that again.
case, we have not been told anything about cell phone data from Tyler Robinson's cell phone. Tyler Robinson obviously has a cell phone. So shouldn't we be able to track his exact movements on that day just from the cell phone data? I don't know why that has never been brought up by the prosecution. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
A lot of people have tried to reproduce a 30-6 stopping in various human flesh and bone substitutes, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So stopped watching Zach after his warmongering for Iran. Yeah, I don't watch his channel very much, so I don't know what all he covers. So I don't know. But he did this.
I mean, I have like a little
and he didn't know who Keli was, but he did give her a compliment.
montage of people.
It has all.
That would be perfect. Let's do that.
I like this girl. She has all the facts. They're talking about stuff, and she's like, let me pull this up. I got the YouTube video. We're going to look at the 30-06.
Nothing on this tailgate is going to stop 30-06 round, including the tailgates.
Countless ballistic experts online have demonstrated that a...
Okay, and then he also did the video yesterday, and we can actually probably review this more.
Since the murder of Charlie Kirk,
like
there have been a lot of
all of the theories on the Charlie Kirk case. And I'm going to switch this back to this because we are covering the preliminary hearing. But this is, he did the video on all 7 theories on how Charlie Kirk was murdered. I wonder if I can get a new layout here where I can show this photo and what? Hold on. I think I can actually, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way. Maybe make it smaller. Then if I just make this not full screen, I think this will work. Yeah, this will work. Yeah, let's do that. Remove that and then add that. Okay, so this is from Keli, the photo from pretty soon ago. And then we're going to review this. We're going to react to this video, I suppose.
different theories about what really happened that day. I wanted to explain all the main theories and put them into one concealing-range sniper.
First, he does the 30-06 narrative.
He disappears again shortly after. It is believed that he has fled the country, most likely to do missionary work. Technology currently exists.
A new species of drone is taking flight. One that doesn't just observe or explode. This one aims and shoots. They are
still have not seen Charlie Kirk's autopsy, but we have been told that the bullet traveled.
Wait, maybe he lists out all the theories down here. No, he doesn't. Okay, well, he goes through all the theories, I think, starting with drone theory, I guess. I wish he listed out all the theories somewhere in his video. But it's drone theory, the Tyler Robinson theory of drone shot is number 3. But he does review our theory soon at the end, and he plays one of my videos.
Open and shot out fake blood. This would explain why the area was paved over, because they would not want anyone to be able to test the blood and discover it did not belong to Charlie Kirk. The reason this is so compelling.
Now, one of the interesting things there is one of the stronger forms of the fake death theory is that the blood would have actually been real. And that's because it looked coagulated. Fake blood doesn't coagulate like that. So there's one of the lines says that the blood actually was real so that the FBI could find real human blood that would, I guess, match to Charlie, but I don't think they would have tested it. But it would have been a real human blood that they would have found at the crime scene, because they're going to know, like an FBI person looking at that crime scene is going to know if it's real blood or not. And you don't want all of the people on the crime scene from the FBI to have to be in on it. So you want it to be real blood, and you can do that with the blood draw over time.
Is that any good Hollywood makeup artist can do this. They can simulate exactly this kind of wound. A lot of interest was generated by this photograph from that day. You can see a strange bulge in Charlie Kirk's neck at the same location as the wound. He could be wearing a prosthetic neck. YouTuber Jordan Henshaw also believes in this theory, and he has done multiple tests duplicating the blood spurting out.
Oh, we have Keli. Perfect. No, I want you over here. There we go. Hey. You're breaking up bad. We have a freeze frame of you. And nothing else.
Hey, can you hear me okay?
Now you're better. Good morning.
Now you're better. Okay, great. Good morning.
Oh, we have some military there.
Hi. Oh, we have some military there. Good morning.
Actually, hold on. I have a video that I can do. There we go.
Oh,
So this is the courthouse. Let me get this comment off the screen.
Okay. Interesting.
So not a ton of people there.
Okay, so I think on this side, let's see, we've got the public entrance in the media area. I don't know.
It doesn't seem like there's a lot of people there. I mean,
Yeah, I
there's
know.
probably way more than
So
normal.
I guess what I'm debating right now, so we've got, oh look, there's a live view right there.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Jordan?
I can.
Okay.
Well, I don't have the view, but yeah.
And there's Charles McClintock Wilson.
Oh, is that right there? Is that him?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna say hi?
Then, oh, maybe in a second. I'm just getting my bearings. What I wanted to say is that I've got to make a decision real quick. You know, do I want to? So I don't know if you explained to the audience yet, but we're in a little bit of a pickle because I'm here by myself and I cannot take any electronics into the courthouse and I can't take my bag or anything. So we wanted to run down here and just like get a little peek at things. But so now if this is the public entrance side, I feel like I need to get my yeah, so it's making you now.
And we are sitting at about.
So you guys are with the public part, not the media part. Okay.
The media people who couldn't get a media seat
are also in the line too. Yeah.
Because the media people already have their seats on the seat.
Yes. Yeah, they do. And I'm in that camp as well. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. So okay, yeah, I wasn't sure since
Supposedly this is the public line.
Okay, got
That
it.
includes media who don't have a seat.
Okay. And just to clarify too, like we're not allowed to bring any anything in. No bags at all. Yep. Okay.
That was my impression.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder.
Nothing like if you do get in the courtroom, no phones.
Yeah, no electronic. I heard not even smartwatches. No smartwatches, nothing. Okay.
So that right there is the one.
Say that again.
Would you almost be better off just watching the live stream?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
My concern is that they're going to cut it out.
Right.
Yeah, I think they did
Yeah.
now. Yeah, I know they're not showing certain things, and they'll probably cut those things as well. It's such a double-edged sword. Like, which is the better?
Yeah. Okay.
I think if your plan is to like break it, you're better off being on the YouTube. But if you want to like dwell on it or whatever, you know, like post these are my thoughts, then you're better off inside.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just bored.
Well, you're dedicated to the cause. Yeah. Okay. All right.
We were out here.
So here I'm gonna turn the camera back around.
So that's the line for public.
So yeah, the line. So if you could hear much of that, I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to use this. Still learning how to use this, and I have it on this gimbal thing. But okay, so yeah, that was considered the public line. It has members of the media in it. But
it's a pretty
that
short line.
gentleman that we were talking to there, he just he said he was number 14 by his count.
Well, what if someone has to go to the bathroom?
You don't get up. There will be no like if you're in the courtroom, you're in the courtroom until a break happens.
No, I
Now,
mean,
like to
what if
leave,
someone in the line?
yeah, well, that would be the incentive to continue to sit.
Yeah. So if there's only 14 right now, do you want to go put your stuff away and get in line?
That's what I'm thinking. I just wanted to verify that was okay.
Well, it's you
I
going
think
out,
that's my
so
best
do whatever you
chance.
want to do.
What's that?
You're the one who went out there, so just do whatever you want to do.
Well, I know, but then it's like I'll be so close, and then if I get to see people, say Erica or Charlie's family, Tyler's family, whoever, I won't be able to capture video of them.
What if we did this? You do the filming from the outside today and maybe get in if you're super lucky, because we have the stakeout stream and this is probably going to be the most viewed day.
Yeah.
But then try and get there in person tomorrow.
Okay.
What about that?
Works. Yeah, that works. Okay, well in that case, I'll go back to the other side. This is since I'm on this side real quick, I'll show you guys. I'll figure out how to turn this thing around. Oh yeah, also I apologize. I realized I was not on horizontal. I'll get better.
I didn't want to bother you.
And then
there we go. Now it's horizontal. Perfect.
Say what?
Now it's horizontal. Perfect.
Yes. Sorry. Okay.
Did you get something to eat? Do you have water?
No, because I wasn't planning on staying.
Okay, why don't you go get some water, get breakfast at the hotel, and I'll hold down the fort until you get back, okay?
Okay. All right. So yeah, I was just going to show you guys. So this is the other entrance to the courthouse. Yeah, and then I'll go grab water and snack really fast, and then yeah.
Okay, we
I'm
have
gonna learn how to do this thing. It's probably gonna make y'all sick.
We have 2 hours and 10 minutes, so take your time, okay?
Well, I'm not gonna take my time because I want to catch people as they're walking in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. See you soon.
I'll be quick. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
All right. Bye.
All right, and we're back here. So let's go back to this view here. So Keli did go out to Utah, as you saw, to let's look at some of these comments here. Yeah, McClintock is out there, but she's out in Utah. She has not been to the UVU campus yet. She will hopefully be doing that this afternoon. But this is the dilemma that we had. You're not allowed to take your phone into the courthouse or your smartwatch or your laptop or anything. So if she gets in line and is live streaming from in line, she's not going to be able to go into the courthouse. So she has to either go get in line and not stream anything with no electronics on her at all, or why do we need to have this comment? Okay. Or she can just live stream, not have really any chance of getting inside the courthouse at all. So the compromise we made, why is she streaming again? She came back into the studio. I don't know what happened, but she was in there for a second, but then she left. I don't know. But anyway, what we decided to do is she's going to not be in the courthouse today because we have the stakeout stream and it's probably going to be the most viewed episode. She's going to just live stream from the outside today. See if we can see Erica Kirk entering or perhaps Tyler Robinson entering. We just want to get a good idea of what's happening on the outside of the courthouse going in and out. So she will most likely not be inside the courthouse today. However, when she does go inside the courthouse, we're not going to have any access to her whatsoever. She's not going to be in the chat. She's not going to be texting me. She's going to be completely cut off because no electronics are allowed in the courthouse. But tomorrow, she's going to try to get up super early and get in line so she can actually go in the courthouse, but we won't have access to her tomorrow morning. So that's the compromise we're doing today. Yeah, so let's go ahead and continue here.
That if you watch the moment that Charlie Kirk was shot.
This is fun. This is interesting. When we were doing like hotel search the other day, I actually can't show this. I don't want to dox myself, but I'm going to show the reviews for the courthouse because that's just an interesting thing to do. They have a lot of bad reviews. This courthouse does. I think it's the 5th District Court. If I can go find that part in Utah again. Fifth District Courthouse, I believe. Or 4th District Courthouse. Here we go. Let's look at the reviews, shall we? This is something we talked about the other day. Let's look at their reviews. They don't have very good reviews. They have 2.5 stars on their reviews. It says they don't answer their phone. I even looked up the directory and went down the list on everyone's personal line and nothing. Would give 0 stars if I could. Someone else says, whoever is in charge of accepting phone calls needs to be fired. I've been calling for hours trying to reach anyone. I've tried every extension, and yet no one can seem to answer the phone. How is this any way acceptable for a courthouse? So yeah, when I did jury duty not too long ago, I did have to call the courthouse because I missed my date. So I had to call them and let them know, or they already knew, but I had to call them and say, oops, sorry. And they actually answered their phone. So my courthouse actually does answer their phone. And they were pretty nice about it too. Another person says, so hard to get a hold. So hard to get a hold of. I've tried phone, email, website, the self-help line, self-help email, self-help text. So aggravating. I don't know why it would dox me like that. That's so stupid. We have called every day since Monday. It is now Thursday, and we have yet to connect with a human or get a call back from voicemails we've left. So the common theme here is nobody at this courthouse answers their phone at all. Literally every single 1-star, 2-star review of this courthouse is about their phone. We don't have a lot of viewers right now, but we do have some. So maybe they will watch this stream and they'll see that the entire internet now knows that they don't answer their phone. And maybe they'll fix their phone. Maybe hire a person, a secretary to answer their phone. You are open till 5. Answer your phone. No one answers the phone. Just answer the phone. Why don't we call them? Let's see what happens if we call them. Just for fun. Because I'm not a professional streamer. I don't know how to cover this for 2 hours by myself. If Kelly were here, it would be easier. But I'm not used to streaming these by myself. And I'll probably get better as time goes on. But this will be fun. This will be interesting if we just call them and see what all the fuss is about. Yeah. It looks like I see the phone number here. Let's see what happens. 801-429. And I'm not really worried about accidentally talking to a real person just because of these reviews. Because I don't actually have a legitimate reason for calling.
The 4th District Court in Provo, located at 137 North Freedom Boulevard, Provo, Utah, 84601. We are currently closed.
What?
Our office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Oh, because it's local time, so they're not open yet. I guess that's, yeah, okay. We'll have to try to call them again later. Yeah. And maybe they will answer their phone. Maybe they won't answer their phone. Hopefully they don't, though, because I don't know what I'm going to say because I don't have a legitimate reason to call them. But anyways, Wolves in Finance did a video, actually the last 2 videos featuring me, the 2 videos ago featuring Kelly as well. And he played this video, which is pretty cool.
Duplicating the blood spurting out.
Or not counting game. We know there's another part here.
He could be wearing a prosthetic neck. YouTuber Jordan Henshaw also believes in this theory, and he has done multiple tests duplicating the blood spurting out.
Or not counting gang violence. Great. Violence. Great. 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 Violence. Great. Great. Violence. Great.
When you compare this with the other theories, no one has been able to perform a test that duplicates the blood spurting out other than this theory.
Now, he does accentuate like the blood spurting out, and it's kind of unfair to phrase it that way, I think, to the other theories, because what are you going to do? Shoot someone in the neck to, you know, try to replicate that? So I get that it's not necessarily the best phrasing of why this theory is strong. But the reason that the theory is strong, in my opinion, is because it reproduces the shirt behavior. No one else has reproduced the shirt behavior. They've done cavitation tests where the shirt billows out like this, but they've never done a test where it yanks up to the ear or anything remotely close to that. So I wouldn't say that it's the strongest theory because it can reproduce the blood. Anyone can reproduce blood. Anyone can make blood come out of a hose. That doesn't surprise anyone. But what should surprise people is that it's reproduced the shirt behavior basically perfectly. But yeah, he did a video featuring us twice, which is pretty cool. So thanks to him. All right. What else do we want to talk about? Let's look at some comments. Yeah. Does that hurt? No, it doesn't really. I mean, sometimes it does, especially when you first start doing it. It's kind of scary, but it doesn't hurt really. No. The snowman, I haven't even put the snowman away yet. It's sitting on my couch right now, and it's like 6 months after Christmas now. Yeah, it's like 6 months after Christmas. I still haven't put it away. I probably won't put it away. I'll probably keep it up and just say that I'm decorating for Christmas early this year. It is too early. I'm not a morning person. I don't like mornings. Yeah, there weren't that many people there at the courthouse, so that's pretty interesting. And Keli will be back soon, I believe, but I told her to go get breakfast and to go get some water so that she's hydrated, because the first time she went out there was just to scout it out and see, you know, how many people are there, what the situation looks like. And then she's going to go and get breakfast and some water. And then she'll come back for long term. Okay. Okay. GCL says, that's what I always say. You don't have to agree with the alive theory, but it does prove gas of some type is released under the shirt. Yeah. Thought I was joking about the screwdriver. No, I'm not joking. Let me show you. I'm literally not joking about the screwdriver. I put this thing away to pack it, to ship it, and then I decided not to ship it. I probably still will ship it, but I need to get these stupid screws out. If this artificial background will go away, but I need to get those screws out. And I can't right now because I don't know why I don't have a screwdriver. I don't understand how I don't have a screwdriver, but I don't. It's really frustrating. Like, I have this screwdriver, but I don't think it fits. Yeah, this one doesn't fit. Why am I... Oh, I'm disappearing? Yeah, because my fake background is on. And I'm sorry I'm not like a super professional streamer. And it is kind of hard when I'm like alone doing this, I think. Like, typically when people do these stakeout streams, they have like 3 people in the stream. And they're like getting audience questions, but I'm not. So I don't understand why this is so tight. I must have had my impact up here. Oh, I got that screw out. This other one refuses to come out. And I wish it didn't. Oh, is Corby Hall in here? No, I don't understand why you don't have a screwdriver. Hold on, I'm going to be right back. What is that? All right, I had to tear down half my house just to get that. And I don't even know if there's a screwdriver in here. There definitely should be, but if you're just joining us, we're doing the preliminary hearing here pretty soon. And I'm trying to get my other monitor set back up. But I can't right now because I don't have a screwdriver. And I don't know what happened to my screwdriver. And I still can't find my screwdriver, but it's okay. I really do not like mornings. All right, here we go. Spanky the Spider Monkey. Can you believe they let Hunter Kozak know what they were going to do? Whether they really... What? Was Hunter Kozak in on it? Whether it was going to be a real shooting or if it was going to be a fake shooting? I don't know. My brain's not working yet, though. My brain's not working. Can you stop that? Put this in silent mode. Okay, that's silent. Yeah, I'm not good at these morning things, man. Oh, there's Kelly. How do I go back into this mode here? No, I don't want that. There. Hey, you're back.
Don't do a wristband. Either one or the other.
Okay.
You're gonna get one, then you get one.
You guys know.
Okay. Any other questions? No. No liquids. No, none of that stuff's allowed.
So basically, they're giving instructions right now for those who are getting the wristbands. Those lucky few. Man, hot pink wristbands.
Once you guys get wristbands and you park in this spot, you have to move out the lot.
Let's see if I can. I mean, obviously I'm not going to make it, but I'm still going to check out what's going on. So, you're fine. Just scoping it out.
Are you getting a wristband from me yet? Okay, so you're welcome. No, whatever hand you're going to be asked to show them at all points. Whatever hand is
So if you were just joining us, we're just live on the ground at the courthouse. And this is the entrance where the public, I believe, and the media are gaining access to the courthouse today. And we're about 2 hours out from the start of the preliminary hearing. Which begins at 9 a.m. local, and that is Mountain Time.
Hey guys, okay, so they are handing out the last bit of the wristbands right now. Hopefully you can hear me. I have my volume turned all the way down on my camera just because I didn't want to be disruptive for those who are standing by and for the officials that were speaking. I guess that's someone who's kind of who's with the county, like a court administrator, and then maybe some kind of bailiff. I didn't catch their names when they first started speaking. Okay, I think that was the last of the bands. One, oh my gosh. Yeah, so the lady who was last in line when I first came up, she got the last band. So technically I was one away,
Wow.
but then of course I left. Okay, this is all out of bands.
So she'll definitely be able to get in tomorrow. I don't think she can hear me right now though.
Yeah, they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah, I'm in the box tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay, so you said
Every day we'll start about 7 o'clock down here.
but if someone chooses to leave like early afternoon, there's not an opportunity to replace that person. Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
Well, that's unfortunate. So what you
So close, but so far, right?
We waited. We got here at 6. We
Yeah,
waited
on the other side.
for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I almost went up and talked to y'all thinking like, oh man, like they're on it. They're the first people. Dang it. I stream independently, so yeah. Keli Raybon.
Oh my God, Kelly.
Yeah.
I'm Brandy Zadrozny.
Okay. Yes. Hi. How are you?
Good.
I'm sorry we didn't get to connect.
We're connecting now. Sorry I didn't get in.
Yeah.
Is anybody else from?
Yeah. There's going to be some other folks that are coming too. Yeah.
I talked to Brandy. And is Elizabeth coming?
I don't know. I don't really talk with her, but I mean, maybe. Yeah, I know. It's yes, it is. Yeah. I'm like,
okay.
Jordan, I'm gonna hop off for just a second so I can have a private conversation. Okay?
Sure, gotcha.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Whoops, I didn't mean to kick her. Okay, but all right. Trigger Smart says, be aware they will place people in line on purpose to prevent podcasters from getting in. So you have to get there earlier than everyone else or you're not going to get in. Yeah, she's going to have to get up early again tomorrow morning to make sure she can get in. But the idea is she's going to cover it from outside the courthouse today and cover it from the inside of the courthouse tomorrow. Because today we have the stakeout. It's probably going to be the most viewed episode. So we're prioritizing this today. Okay, we have... In case it's a copyright concern, I don't think so. It's fair use, and he's pretty cool. So we're at 9:12 a.m. my time, so we're like just under 2 hours from the beginning of the hearing, I believe. Brandy, do we know which Brandy that is? Brandy and Billy Brandy? I don't know. She didn't show the other side. But we did see Charles McClintock there, apparently. I think, yeah, it looked like him. But which Brandy are you guys? Is that Brandy and Billy Brandy? I don't know. I need to come up with stuff to talk about here. I'm not very good at this, especially in the morning. So, we have Keli there live in person today. She'll be covering it from the outside of the courthouse. She, yeah. What is today about? Today is the preliminary hearing, which means it's basically a PC hearing. It's not a PC hearing. It's like a lot longer than a normal PC hearing. Okay, I think that's the Brandy and Billy Brandy. I think, but I don't know. So a PC hearing, they're just trying to find out if there's probable cause to move forward with the case. That was probably the nice Italian girl. I don't know which Brandy this is. We'll find out later. I don't know. It's not terribly important. But is there... Okay. We did the show on the preliminary hearing last Thursday. And I need my coffee. I can talk a lot better when it's not morning. I'm sure I'll be a lot better tomorrow. But we're not doing the stakeout stream tomorrow. So I need to get on it here. What is the purpose of a preliminary hearing? When you get arrested and you go to jail for the night, the next morning you're probably going to stand before a judge, and the judge will read the police report, and the judge will determine whether or not the police were right in arresting you. It's called a PC hearing. And he's going to listen to the report, and he's going to say, okay, if you were stopped in your vehicle, were you stopped for a legal reason? And if, well, no, she didn't miss out today. We just decided to prioritize the stream from the outside today. And because it's going to be the most viewed episode, most likely. So that was a decision. That wasn't she missed out. That was done on purpose. Okay, so when you stand before a judge, it's going to determine, can we keep you in jail? And sometimes he says yes, sometimes he says no. And usually it's something like, okay. I'm too tired for this right now. When, my brain is just not working at all. I'm not a morning person. I need to practice this more. Okay. The probable cause is, would a reasonable person believe, based on the police report, that this person committed a crime, or that the police were capable of knowing that this person committed a crime? I need yes, I have my coffee right here. Yeah, well, I'm not a morning person. That's fine, though. But I'm the only one, well, I'm not going to say I'm the only one, but I'm one of the few people who's doing a stakeout stream. I don't think anyone else is starting this early. They're just going to start like 10 minutes before, I think. Maybe I should have done that too, because I'm clearly not good at this, but it's okay. Let's take that off the screen. But the preliminary hearing is basically just trying to find out if a reasonable person would believe that this person committed a crime. No, Keli is there today. I didn't click that one. I clicked this one. She is there live. If you just scroll back on YouTube, you'll see she's been in here twice now. So you can scroll back and see her live coverage, but she's kind of in and out because she's talking to some people. She wanted to have a private conversation. And yeah, so she is like, you can rewind though in the YouTube viewer there to see her. But she'll be joining us again shortly, I think. Yeah, so the probable cause is just trying to find out if there's enough to move forward with the case. And Yeah. The evidentiary bar today is very low, which means when you go to trial, when it's a full trial, you have to prove beyond reasonable doubt to a jury that this person actually committed the crime. In a PC hearing or in a preliminary hearing, the bar is much lower, so you don't have to convince someone as much. You just have to convince them that, yeah, a reasonable person would say that it's probable that this person committed the crime. So it's a much, much lower bar. The rules of evidence are relaxed as well. So that's why you're allowed to have things like hearsay, reliable hearsay, in the hearing. Because we're only trying to find out if there's enough to move forward with the case. And yeah, I wanted to have some guests on because that makes it a lot easier. But I talked to a couple people and it was kind of difficult to get in touch with them. And yeah, so the last stream, what did we do last stream? We went through the probable cause affidavit and my brain is just not working at all today. I do need someone else to go back and forth with. I just cannot think. I should have thought this out more. Okay. What did we talk about last show on last Thursday night? We went through the probable cause affidavit and through the charging document. And we looked at, and we also looked at some Judge Fleischer videos online. He's a judge actually in Kelly's County in Texas. And we looked through some preliminary hearings, or not some preliminary hearings, but we watched through some of his PC hearings. A much, much, much shorter hearing that takes like 5 minutes usually, if even that. And we looked at some where the judge does find probable cause and some where the judge does not show probable cause. Why don't we put the comments up on stage? That'll make it more exciting. And that was to give us an idea of, what pull up what they will be covering. That will kill time. I don't have that in front of me. Yeah, I had asked Kelly for that, but I don't have that in front of me, what they're going to be covering. Yeah, I don't know. I was yeah. But here's a question. What percentage am I on my theory? And my birds will not shut up. And I put them all the way downstairs too. I'm just not a morning person, man. Like you, I'm much, much better in the evening and late at night. What percentage am I on my theory? Man, I'm not doing this early again tomorrow. My brain literally is not working. Andrea's Substack, thank you. Now I know why we do Try and Prove It so late at night and not early in the morning. Andrea Burkhart. So we did look up Andrea's website during a Try and Prove It show once, and I couldn't find it, but maybe it's on some other part of her site. YouTube, maybe it'll be on this. Hide this comment. Yeah, I can stream at 2 a.m. and be like 100%, but I cannot stream at 9 a.m. and be 10%. 3 more links. Is it AndreaBurkhart.com? Burkhart.com. Nope. Andrea Burkhart. See, this is another reason why I wish other things were true. Here's a website. I think this is the one that we looked at last time, and all I could find was Johnny Depp and Amber Heard stuff. This is all Depp versus Heard. So this is the one we pulled up last time on the show, and it didn't work. So maybe it's this one. 11 hours ago. Here we go. Discovery updates. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Trigger Smart. I don't want to just read her entire Substack, but what is this attachment? Hopefully it's not malicious. Courtesan. Oh, this is just the transcript, I think. Yeah, this is a transcript. I don't need to read a transcript. Yeah, I don't know. Again, let's go through this, I suppose. I compiled them for you from the beginning of the case to the most recent hearing. Overall, what the discovery update shows that the state has produced a massive quantity of evidence and information to the defense. There may be additional materials the defense wants and has not received, but the defense has not requested an order compelling the disclosure of any discovery at this point in the case. Because we're still just at a preliminary hearing. We're not like super deep into this yet. And you don't have, they're not required to provide all of that so early in the case. Oh, my typewriter? It is, I'm surprised you can see that. Yeah, it's a Royal. Yeah. It's too heavy for me to bring over here. It does work, but it needs a new ribbon. Because I never did get a ribbon for it. I probably should get a ribbon for it. But I used to have one that actually worked, and I actually used it for some work occasionally. But this here, that was beside it, this is my CO2 pack for the tests that I do. And it doesn't have gas right now. I can probably find gas. Yeah, I don't think I have, I don't know where my gas is, but it's not working. It was working. I guess the battery died because I haven't charged it in forever. But this is one of the packs that I use for the CO2 Pennington. And that one is going to be... Yeah, but this background is... Oh, you couldn't see it. That's right. This is an artificial background, but it is in this corner over here. But it is true that you cannot see it because I'm actually in a different room. Where are my birds? They're all the way downstairs, but they're noisy as crap. They don't shut up during the day. And that's another reason why it's really good for me to stream at night, because they're quieter at night, and they're actually quiet at night. But anyway, let's go back to talking about the preliminary hearing. Do we have any like questions? Because when I watch like a Starship stream, here's a question. They answer audience questions, but they have like a way bigger audience than we do. But that's okay. I missed Keli for a while. Could you give a synopsis of her opinion on McClintock and how he got those exclusive photos? She'll be back here shortly, but I think I can speak for her on that. She does not trust the McClintock photos. Every time I talk to her about it, anytime I try to bring up this detail in a McClintock photo, that detail in a McClintock photo, she always says, I don't like McClintock, you know? So she doesn't trust those photos. There was, I don't know how much I should say publicly, but there's some reasons. What can I say publicly? Yeah, there's some reasons why she thinks that he might be in on something. I'll leave it at that. I'm not personally inclined to be as suspicious of the photos because I would just feel more surprised if they were manipulated than she would be. But especially some of the details. Like some of the details would be pretty difficult. I did put a towel over the cage, but they don't care because it's morning and they're like hyper right now. But and I already lost my train of thought because it's so early in the morning. But it's not even that early in the morning. It's only like 9 a.m. But I literally cannot think. Yeah, because I think that some of the edits, if you were to try to make some of these alleged edits to the photos, it would be pretty difficult to do, I think, and make it pass. So, like some of these things I don't think are edited, but Keli does. So that is, I believe, and she might be listening right now. She hasn't texted me in a while, but yeah, she does not trust the McClintock photos. Is the short answer of that for that. Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know if that would work for Keli, but it might work for me. I just declare myself a pastor and then march right in the courtroom. I guess there are some female pastors, but you'd probably get a lot of extra looks if you tried to do that. Which photos are they? Which photos do people think are fake? She thinks all of them are fake. All the close-up ones. Did I eat breakfast? I did eat breakfast. Thank you. That will help with the early morning brain fog, even a small. Yeah, I did have my oatmeal. Thank you. McClintock's backstory makes no sense. So the thing with that is he had never worked for TPUSA before, and then suddenly he does the UVU event, and then after that he's doing basically nothing but TPUSA stuff, which seems pretty odd. So I think that could be trauma bonding, I suppose. I don't know, maybe. Probably not, though. It just feels weird, and Keli doesn't like it. So, but I'm not as suspicious of him as she is. But we can't hang the case on any one photo from Charles McClintock or from Andrew Ferrasi or any of these people. We have to use and of course the word isn't going to come to my mind right now because my brain isn't working, but we need to look at the evidence collectively and not just at one specific photo that we don't have chain of custody for. Well, I don't think, Coach Colin follows me on X and sometimes hearts my posts every once in a while. I don't think he really knows who I am, though. But is anyone else streaming right now? I don't want to like pull up other people's streams, but I do kind of want to see if anyone else is going this early. Keli Raybon is streaming, but I think that's just me. Yep, that's just me. Preliminary hearing. Tyler Robinson. Is anyone else streaming? I don't see anybody streaming. I see Associated Press, but they're not actually providing commentary. Let's check out Jesse. Maybe Jesse's streaming. No, Jesse on fire. Let's oh, you can already see my screen. Okay. Doesn't look like he's streaming. Coach Colin, is he streaming? No, not Coin. Colin. Because you're right, he does normally go. If she had her own stream going, I don't think she would do that because it's just such a pain to start one of these streams. And, title it, thumbnail it, monitor the chat, make sure the audio is good. Yeah, I don't know that anyone is streaming right now. Except for me and Keli, or Keli and I. Yeah, Associated Press is live. And I'm tired. And I shouldn't be. But I stayed up till like 3 a.m. last night trying to get that video to work. And I didn't even get the video to work last night because I had to like do it 5 different ways just to get it to work. Just to get it to upload into StreamYard. Like, what the heck, man? It has to be a really specific file format, and it has to be under 200 megabytes. Yeah, I don't think Trigger Smart is going yet. He was in the chat just a moment ago, but I think his starts, or maybe it's certainly possible that I'm doing so badly that he decided to go early, and I would not blame him for that. Yeah, it still says scheduled for 10:30 a.m. Yeah, I don't think he's going yet. But I would not blame him if he just said, you know, screw this. This dude needs competition. I do need competition. Zach mentioned me. Yeah, Wolves in Finance. He did actually two videos featuring, or one video featuring Kelly and I. Our second Try and Prove It show. It wasn't called Try and Prove It at the time, but it is now. That was a kind of structured formal debate, kind of mock trial we did with James May on X. He basically did a reaction video to that entire debate. And then he did a video compiling like all the different theories. Yesterday, I think, morning is when I was told about it. And he featured me at the end. And yeah, he's a pretty cool dude. All right, how far out are we from the hearing? We're like an hour and a half away. And Kelly is not back yet, but that's okay. She's probably listening. All right, so when the preliminary hearing starts, here's a question. Is it going to be like a jury trial where, what is this? Space's chat ended last night at 2 a.m. my time, then up for the school run. I don't know what that is. I'm going to take that off the screen now. So when we do preliminary hearing, is there going to be like an opening statement where the prosecution comes up and tells their story beginning to end? No, we're not getting Blake on here. He says that he's going. I don't know if I believe him though. He said he was packing last night, but like 2 minutes later, he said he was eating Fruit Loops. So I don't know if he's going. I kind of don't think he is, but who knows? Maybe he's on a plane. I don't know. But no, there's not going to be this narrative stuff going on in a preliminary hearing. And that is because the fact finder in a prelim hearing is the judge. And the judge is already very well aware of what evidence is in the case and what happened and all that. So the prosecution and the defense, they're not going to start their time by laying out this whole narrative, saying first this happened, then that happened, then that happened. That's probably not going to happen. They don't do these opening statements, at least not normally. So don't expect that. And some of the prep work that I did for this coverage is I listened to the Corey Richins preliminary hearing, the first day of it. And what I found through that was it on day one, when you start it from the top, it seems like you're starting it in the middle of something. It doesn't seem like it's the beginning of this huge dramatic preliminary hearing that's like a mini trial. It's not a mini trial at all. Because they just start off with a cross-examination. Like the state has a witness, but that witness's testimony is already like in the court documents, and the judge has already seen that testimony in the court documents. So they just skip right to the defense cross-examination of the witness. So when we watch this hearing today and tomorrow and throughout the week, there's probably going to be some large gaps in information that we're not going to know about because it's probably going to be in court documents. And I don't know to what extent we're going to have access to those court documents. I should probably find that, but I had asked Kelly to do that research, but I don't believe she did, or if she did, maybe she can share that today. But there has to be a website somewhere that publishes all this information. but I don't know. But yeah, the important thing is don't come into this expecting it to be, oh, this is what I think happened. And then the defense comes up and says, oh, you see Keli in the AP live stream? Really? Let's see. I mean, she'll probably be in here again soon, but AP. Where is their actual stream? I clicked this screen. There we go. Here. No, they're. Wait. Oh, this is interesting. Can I stream snipe this? Oh, you probably can't see her. This is Charles McClintock here. Oh, there's Keli. I think. Is this Keli? Yeah, that's Keli. Yep, she is in there. This is the camera she pointed to. But we don't need to stalk her. Let's not be creepy. Thank you, GCL, for that post on X. Okay, so let's look at some comments here. I don't know when Keli's going to be back, but hopefully she's back soon. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was hoping. I'm going to text her because it's been a while. Maybe back soon. I don't know if she's listening. I don't think she's listening. She's not chatting. She's not texting me. I don't know. But we are like an hour and 20 away, I think. Because it starts at 11 a.m. my time and it's 9:40. So we're almost done, actually. Trigger Smart says the crappy part is that there's probably 20 or 30 podcasts on the ground there, and almost none of them are going to get in each day. So that, yeah, that does kind of suck. It's probably going to be a full day, so like 8 hours, I guess. Man, I'm not going to be able to stream the whole thing because I do have work stuff to do today. So, well, I mean, maybe Keli can hold down the fort when I do that, because she's not going to be. Yeah, Keli might be able to hold down the fort when I have to go do that work stuff. JLR investigates. JLR investigates. Let's see who that is. I don't know if I've heard of that before. This ain't the Nuremberg trials. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, I know what the Nuremberg trials are, but I don't know why that's coming up. You said JLR investigates. Let's see what they got going on. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, there's no volume to it. Turn the volume up, AP. See what we have to say.
Oh, I guess this is the AP stream. Let's just go into the AP stream. I think she's networking right now. They don't have volume, though. I wish she would come back, but I guess not. I don't know. We can't hear. I wish we knew what was being said right here. What's being said right now? I don't know. Yeah, we don't have sound, so I don't know what's being discussed. But I think this was the court official who was talking earlier. Maybe she'll come back soon. I don't know. But yeah, we have no audio. Yeah, she's networking right now, so she'll be in and out. Media wristbands. Oh, I wonder if they're preparing to bring in Tyler Robinson, maybe. Perhaps. I don't know how long I can stream their stuff, so I'm going to turn that off. I don't want to get copyright struck. Okay. So what else can we talk about here? We have like an hour and 15 minutes, and I'm going to start a new stream. I'm probably going to take a break for like 10 minutes and figure out the new thumbnail for the main stream because I haven't done that yet. So that we have two separate streams, the stakeout stream, this one, and then we go into the main stream. So that'll be good. And yeah, we're going to keep going here. And if you have any questions, I guess, just post them in the chat. But okay, I need coffee. Is her bag actually that open? No, her bag's shut. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, she's not talking to me right now. All right. Yeah, okay. Take that off. Yeah, it kind of does look like they're maybe clearing a path, but there are not that many people there right now. Okay. I need to get like a monster or something probably. I'm gonna check these right now. Nothing there. Okay. Yeah, I need someone to talk to in here, man. So what do we think is going to happen today? It's probably not, I really shouldn't say this in the stream, but it's probably not going to be like super, super interesting to start off with, like a trial would be. Even a trial's not always that interesting at the beginning. But the opening statement usually is interesting, but there's not going to be an opening statement, I don't think. So that's going to be disappointing a little bit. But what will be interesting, what we should be looking forward to, is the testimony from Lance Twiggs. Apparently there's going to be a video, I think. Hold on, let me check this thing real fast. I don't think this will be live yet, but I have like a secret link to something, I think. I don't know if other people have this or not, but I have a link to this thing here. And that starts in an hour, so okay. That's not live yet. That's okay. 11 a.m. Eastern time start. Yes, that is correct. So like an hour 20-ish away. So I'm like halfway through this. So that's pretty good. But yeah, usually you do these streams with other people. But I'm not one of those streamers. You can just, at least in the morning, go on and talk and talk and talk. Not in the morning. Who does Kelly hope to see today? We wanted to get footage of Erica, or maybe not footage, but one of the things we're looking for is to see Erica entering and to see Tyler Robinson entering. Those are the two things that we're kind of looking at. Hopefully getting footage of in some way. Streaming is better than being jammed up. I don't know what that means. But yeah, those are the two people we would like to see entering the courthouse, you know, just to have it documented, I guess. I don't really know why, but it would be interesting. But I know McClintock Wilson is there. Diligent Denizen is there. I don't know of really anyone else who's there that I know of. Kelly's obviously there. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else is there that we know of. But yeah, I'm sure she'll be back soon and she'll let us know. Let's go back to this stream here and see if they have anything new. Yeah, they're still just standing around. Go back to this. See if the white square makes an appearance. I don't know what that's a reference to. I don't know. I do not believe they will let Tyler Robinson go in the front door. We don't want another Lee Harvey Oswald moment, I don't think. I mean, some people might, and some people fear that that will happen, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'm no expert, but I had to help Hill. But I hope he'll let Tyler Robinson go through the front door. I don't. So probably get shot. I'm a little behind. She went there with no one. Yeah. I wanted to go with her, but I mean, there's a lot of people there. It's not like she's in a dark alley alone at night. But she's fine. But I wish I was there with her. But, you know, at the same time, we have better coverage when we have someone in the studio and then someone live on the ground. Because it kind of sucks trying to produce one of these streams on the ground when you're walking around. So this is working out really well. Oh, there's Brandy. That looks like that one, or Brandy, or I don't know if it's Brandy or Billy, or I think that might actually be both of them. Hold up. I think that is both of them. Hold on. Can you... Yeah, I think that's Brandy. This is McClintock. This is some other girl. Is that... that's not Billy. No, that's not Billy. Maybe that's Billy? I don't think so, though. I don't know who any of these people are. But I'm pretty sure that's either Brandy or Billy, and this is McClintock Wilson. Let's see if we can see any other people here. I hope I don't get copyright struck for this. Let's see if we see anybody else here. I don't recognize. Teresa. Oh, yeah, that's Teresa Better Lifer or something, I think. I don't see anybody here. Still don't see anybody. I don't know who that is. I don't think I know who that is or any of these people. Not recognizing anybody. Yeah, they apparently split, Brandy and Billy. I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure that I'm seeing like a lot of streamers. Yeah, I don't know when Kelly's going to be back. Yeah, Blake has been saying, oh yeah, I'm going to go. But he's all bark, no bite. So I don't think he's actually going. Last night in his spaces, late last night, he was saying that he was packing, but I don't know that he was, because like 5 minutes later, he was saying he was eating Fruit Loops. So maybe he's going, maybe he's flying in today. I don't know. How would that be a copyright violation? Footage of a public space? Well, you're producing the content, so it would be your content. I guess these are the people in the media who were allowed to go in with their wristbands, maybe? Family just arrived? What other theories do I give credence to? I mean, I have to give credence to the. Oh, we have Keli back. Oh, let me do the thing here. Hold on. Whoop. And. Whoop. Hey, you're back.
Hey there, Jordan. Hopefully you can hear me. I, again, have the mic turned down a little bit, but this appears to be Tyler Robinson's family waiting to enter the courtroom.
I don't think she can hear me right now. Yeah, she can't hear me right now, but we were watching on the AP stream. I got that pulled up there as well. But this way, we're not going to get a copyright violation. Ruby, she is back. This is her feed. She doesn't have to be in the stream the whole time. Like it's like 2-3 hours of just like she needs to network.
I can't hear you at all, Jordan. So I'm sorry if you're asking me questions.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, but she doesn't have to be like streaming the whole time. Like if she were standing around for 2 hours.
I can tell you in the meantime, I've been talking to some interesting folks, reporters from MSNBC. I just talked to a reporter with the New York Times. Everybody is very intrigued by the fact that I came here from out of state. And when I start talking about my theories, and they're just like, oh my gosh, they actually don't look at me like I'm crazy as I suspected they would. But they're very impressed with the knowledge on the case and the way that I describe how things could possibly be weaved in different facets of this case. I wish I could hear you though, in case you were asking me questions. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's right. Sorry, I'm holding the camera. Sorry if I get a little shaky, but at least I do have it horizontally. I'm surprised they've had them wait for this long. I don't know what time it is exactly, but I feel like they should have had somebody there ready to let them in.
Yeah, I would be kind of pissed.
Maybe just some attorneys. Thank you. Thank you.
So if you're just joining us, Keli is reporting live on the ground at the courthouse.
So one other thing, while we're just hanging out here, is that they handed out earlier the 14 wristbands. Now, here's one of the things that's just so disappointing to me is that even for the general public, those 14 wristbands, if a person from the public leaves midday, mid-morning, I don't know, they just wanted to come in and sit for a couple of hours, they will not be issuing that band to another person, and that band is non-transferable. So it's just like 14 bands, that's it. You got to come back again tomorrow and try all over again. Kind of wish that at least maybe they would do 14 in the morning and then 14 in the afternoon, just to share. Oh, look, that must be the box of Tyler's clothes. Did you guys see that? I bet that's what I'm gonna bet. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I wish I could zoom in for you.
There you go.
I bet that was, I wonder if that was the clothes for Tyler. What's that?
Did you see who those are?
No, those guys, no. But on this side, that's Tyler's family. Tyler's family on this side.
So if you're just joining us, Kelly is reporting live on the ground at the courthouse. We are about an hour away from the beginning of the hearing. What we see on the screen right now is Tyler Robinson's family trying to enter the courthouse by the door.
Also, I can share that as I've listened to the local news this morning when I was getting ready, that over the weekend, the media had filed to a request against the no electronics rule. And they were, because in case you hadn't heard, no electronics whatsoever, not even a smartwatch are allowed. Sorry. Okay, something must be happening now because they told us we needed to move to one side or the other. Yeah, sorry. I wish I could switch this. I think my phone is in a mirror setting. Okay, I lost my thought midway, but so the media had filed an appeal against the electronics rule, and they wanted to at least be able to bring in some sort of laptop, some sort of phone, something to take notes. But the judge denied that. It's pretty crazy, in my opinion. But apparently the judge's reasoning or rationale was that it could interfere with the proceedings. But at least they are live streaming.
Yeah, I don't know how
They're
that
the
can
one
possibly.
pool camera that is allowed in. And then when it comes to the still photography, I believe it was the Deseret News was supposed to have their be in the courtroom today, but they did not get their application in time. Okay, good. Thank you, GCL. Appreciate that. Because someone's about to arrive. AP has the parking lot unlocked.
We are getting the latest here. This is the best stream.
So just for perspective here, you guys, spin around. You can see how many folks are hovering. Primarily media, but definitely there is some general public. But even the reporter I was speaking with a few minutes ago from national print media, he had said, how he was surprised that there were not more people here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here comes Catherine Nestor. Good morning. Hey. Oh, we got a smile. Y'all see that? We got a smile from Kathy Nestor.
Good job. If you're just joining us, Kelly is standing
Thank you guys
outside.
for watching. I hope this is okay. And there they go. Those are the lucky, I guess, 30 people approximately. So about 14 media, I believe, and then 14 members of the public, which includes some overflow media members who were not able to get. Okay, well, that cleared out a lot of folks. So now that everyone is in, who's going to be in for the day, that leaves us to hang out here and do another quick. Oh, there we go. There's a Freedom shirt.
Hey, maybe they have something under the Freedom shirt. Maybe they'll do a CO2 pinning gun test during the trial or during the hearing. For anyone just joining, Kelly's standing outside the courthouse. The Tyler Robinson family has entered. Defense has entered. The
Okay,
parking
you'll
lot
throw
is
up the some questions for me if you can, because it's really hard to read the chat. It's so small on my screen. How many have the, okay, let's see, how much evidence will be administered here? So I need to actually get Jordan the evidence list. I meant to send that to him earlier, but I'll probably, I'm thinking go back once this does kind of kick off. I'll go back probably to the hotel for a while and stream with you guys, and so I can be a little more effective there. I'm gonna ask this lady. Were you hoping to get in today? Yeah. Do you mind? I'm on a live stream. Do you mind if I just interview you? Okay. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, so they gave out 14 bands. That was it. Yeah, that's it. 3,000 witnesses. Right? Oh, you were there? Were you there that day? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. What area of the courtyard were you in?
I was probably 20, right in front of the bush.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let's stand over here.
Are you guys in line?
No. I know. Let's see. I don't know what they think they're getting in line for.
55 minutes away.
A lot of people can sit up there, but there's only like 15 seats.
Well, you mean beyond those that got the bands? Oh, in the lobby.
Yeah, but it's huge.
I see. Oh yeah. Okay, so you were on that.
Oh no, that's the bush.
You're like the first person that I've seen who was on that side.
Oh, it was wild. And I was like probably like one of the oldest ones there, so I felt well. There was a lot of older men there and then some men here, but probably, but
yeah.
I'm like a mom, so I felt so.
Yeah.
Like,
wow. Here, I'm gonna hop off this real quick. Let's see. Here.
I think she's gonna turn us on. Okay, and we are back to me now. Perfect. So she's gonna do an interview privately, because that's the best way to do an interview, not with like 200 people watching. Okay, so as you saw, Kelly is on the ground right now. She will not be inside the courtroom today. She's going to try to get into the courtroom tomorrow. So she's just reporting from outside right now. When she does go in the courtroom, however, she will not be able to have any electronics on her whatsoever. Not her phone, not her laptop, not even her Apple Watch, because there's a very strict no electronics order from the judge in this case. And So that's part of the reason why we decided to have her stay outside today, so that she can cover from the outside. And she'll try to get in tomorrow when there's maybe less attention. So when she goes in there, she's not going to be in chat. She's not going to be in anything. She's going to be basically locked out and cut out from the world until the end of the day, or perhaps during lunch. I'm not really sure. But yeah. There's a lady in the parking lot that has put her makeup on in the side mirror of a truck. I don't know why we need to know that. But yeah, she'll hopefully be in the courtroom tomorrow, and she'll get a first-person perspective on what it's like to be in that courtroom, which is really important. But shout out to her. Oh, no, that's my screen here. Let's look back at the AP, shall we? And also, she will be probably streaming on just her own channel later tonight at UVU on the campus. And I will be producing that, I think. So we do have, oh, you can't see the screen. Hold on. There we go. Oh, is that the person you were talking about? That must be the person you were talking about. Well, she doesn't need to be on a live stream. We don't need, we're not going to watch that right now. That's whatever. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we don't need to watch her put her makeup on. Will Erica wear white or black? I don't know. It's up to her. Maybe she'll wear blue. Or maybe we won't even know. But I will keep monitoring this feed in case we see Tyler Robinson show up. Maybe. But yeah, we are 50 minutes away from the beginning of the preliminary hearing. I will actually end this in about 40 minutes to give myself 10 minutes of break time between to get the new graphics loaded and to get a new stream up, which will be the main stream. Yeah. So that when you go to play it back later, you don't have to sift through the first like 3 hours of me just rambling in my sleep, basically, which is what I feel like right now. But I do have my coffee, and we have Keli in occasionally, and she's going to get an interview in, and I'm sure she will report back to us when she has some interesting things to share. But she's doing live in person on the ground reporting today, which is a mixture between, talking to people off air and letting us know what's going on. That's great. Ruby says, I'm so thankful that that student is willing to speak with Keli. That's a great catch. Yep. What time is it where I am? Right now it is 10:11 a.m. So we are about 50 minutes from the beginning of the hearing. We do have some military people out and about today at the courthouse. So I would imagine that Tyler Robinson is somewhere, but we haven't seen him. We did see what appeared to be his clothes being brought out in a cardboard box. So I would imagine he's coming soon, but we haven't really seen him yet. But that'll be interesting when he does show up. But we have not, I don't believe, seen any sign of Erica. What we do need to figure out, though, and what I keep telling Keli, is that we need to know if she has a tail or not. That's like an ongoing thing, right? She probably could have parked there, actually. Probably not, but maybe. Do I recognize any of these people? She's done with her makeup, so we can put this back on the screen now, I suppose. I don't know who this dude is. Yeah, I don't know any of these people, I don't think. But we did see that we saw the defense go in earlier. Catherine Nestor, Stacy Visser, and I don't remember the other boring dudes. We also had, I don't know if it's Brandy or if it's Billy, but one of those girls was there. We saw Charles McClintock Wilson there. And I think that's it for the people who I recognized. Yeah. So not like a whole lot of people who I recognize. Someone's saying it's Brandy. Are you intentional? Oh, jeez, you know, he looks hella familiar. I don't know. Yeah, so apparently it's Brandy, I think. I think it's Brandy. She's taller than I imagined. Billy is the blonde. Okay. You have someone doing some kind of thing up here, it looks like. Tyler would go through the dock, the loading dock. Yeah, that makes sense. I would not load him up in the front because we do not want him to get shot like Lee Harvey Oswald. So that would be a good call if they did that. Erica may get special preferential rear access. That's what she said. Just gonna put that out. But yeah, maybe she comes in the same way. I don't know. Probably not though, because she thinks she's like super celebrity. So, you know, she doesn't use the same doors that you do. She's better than you are. They probably brought Tyler over last night. I don't think so though, because they brought his clothes out like into the parking lot. Oh, maybe this is Erica. Maybe Kelly will come back. This is probably Erica, I would imagine. This looks like security detail. Good morning, Janine. Or not Janine. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is Kelly going to come back, perhaps? Yeah, she's famous for all the wrong reasons. Erica will not miss an opportunity to be on camera. Maybe Kelly will be back soon. Yeah, the copy is kicking in, you're right. Can I stream snipe this? I think I can. Kelly will probably be back soon. So we can get onto our own stream. Onto our own content. Oh, she's coming back. Perfect. Do.
I don't know who that was, but one of the security guys looked like someone who I've seen with Erica before. That's why I thought it was maybe going to be Erica. Did you have any idea who that was?
I have no idea who
Yeah.
that was.
Okay. Well, she looked very serious. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Tried to get that as quickly as possible, but it takes a minute to get set up. And Jordan, unfortunately, I cannot hear you at all. I think we've got that issue where, again, even though I've been leaving the stream.
Can you hear me now? No?
I think it's the leaving, returning, inevitable problem that we're having.
Can you hear me now? No? Okay. Does anyone know who that is? Does anybody know who that is? I don't know who that is. Never seen her before.
People are pretty frustrated. I would say both members of the public and members of the media, just because there are so limited seats. but especially the public who's here, given that in the past they allowed 75 people in, and today they're only allowing 14 members of the public. It's a bummer. Okay, let me turn the camera back around for a minute. Hi, good morning. I'll try to speak for a few minutes while I can, as it seems like we are awaiting maybe one or two other arrivals. I would suspect that Erica would get to go in through a different door, maybe the Sally port or something, like how Tyler is taken in underneath, in a more protected, controlled environment. But I don't know that with certainty. There's only one way to find out. Maybe Charlie's sister? I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone knows what or I certainly don't know exactly what she looks like. That lady had some high heels on, though.
You still can't hear me, can you?
Can I share with you guys? So there are people behind me who are going in, but they're just going into the lobby. And while I could try to do that, I think at this point it's best for me to just hang tight outside. I'm not going to see anyone. I don't think, inside, that I wouldn't at least be able to see right here where I'm kind of perched up, because they're only getting into the lobby and not into the full thing. And I believe that there are also other court cases and hearings going on today too. I don't think that this is the only business today for court.
There are other things going on in the world.
I'm sure folks have other reasons to be here too. Oh, thank you, Skarika Kirk. Appreciate it. It's an early morning. Late night and early morning. So Lemon curd that she might be a witness, perhaps, but I don't recall any females being on the witness list, the final witness list. But it could be that something has changed. I don't know. I've not checked the filings today. As of the end of the week last week, it was expected to be maybe 4 or 5 different police officers, one of them being a UBU officer, the others being different investigator folks with the Utah Bureau of Investigations, Special Bureau of Investigations. Let's see.
Hi, Christy.
And then, of course, there will be that recorded statement of Lance Twiggs. We don't know exactly what day that is going to be on. I have not seen, sorry, I'm like, I should be looking at you guys, but I'm also looking over the camera too. So make sure I'm keeping my eye on all the things. Where was I? Let's see, most of the witnesses, oh yes, and then the recorded statement of Lance Twiggs. We don't know exactly what date that's going to be on. I'm wondering if it may be Wednesday, because on Wednesday, I don't know why I feel that it could be Wednesday, but I just, one of the reasons why is that it's a shorter day in court. So my understanding is that we'll be starting at 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Hey, Christy, are there any protesters? Not that I have seen. I don't want to leave my backpack. Hold on. Sorry, it's kind of a pain for me to reverse the camera around in StreamYard, but I mean, it's really pretty darn quiet. here. You know what? I'm gonna take a seat. Oh, I feel like I've been standing for a long time there. Oh, I am the protester? Yeah, probably.
If you're just joining us, I can't really talk to Keli right
See
now.
a black Suburban pulling up right now. Let's see what they're gonna do with it. Okay, I think they're gonna maybe reverse around here.
This could perhaps be Erica arriving, maybe.
Oh, I see blonde. Here we go.
Who is that?
I don't know. Do we know who that was?
No idea.
Could they wear name tags, please? Can we have an announcement like a red carpet, you know?
I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we don't know who that was. Oh, you said it. You couldn't tell if real or cut out? Oh my gosh. To me, it looked like someone who could have possibly been like Charlie's sister or something. I don't know why I was thinking that she had blonde hair, but again, I don't know. I think it's been ages since I've seen a photo of her. And it was an old photo.
Christy, the 14, already went inside.
It could be her double, yeah. It seemed though like it was that the blonde woman was the younger blonde was the quote unquote person, because I saw the older woman put her arm behind, like on the younger woman's back. So I don't know. Okay. Well, you guys, I'm not going to just walk up to him while he's on the live, while we're on the live stream. I don't think. But I will ask him. Because, you know, we all know that's a really dicey question.
Because we learned that, well, we didn't learn the lesson on the one spaces, but that's just an example of
Okay,
how
I don't know. People are kind of moving one direction now. Oh, I see. There's Brandy and Teresa. They both are podcasters. Brandy has the red bag right there, the red tote bag. And then Teresa is standing next to her. It's funny when you see people that you see online and then you kind of meet them in person. It feels like you know them, sort of. It seems like we're still waiting a little bit, but I don't know exactly what's. Let's see what time is it. Oh, it's 8:27. I think court is supposed to start at 8:30.
I
Maybe
think we have
somebody
a
could
half hour.
correct me. Oh, there's Stacy Sheridan. There's Stacy Sheridan. Okay, you guys. So you see the blonde with the short hair? Okay, here we go. What do we got here?
Folks, we need to have a hole here. Please step back a little bit.
This must be Erica. For those
Oh,
of you
this is
just
Charlie's
joining,
family. Okay, guys.
Folks, I need you not to encroach on my location here, please.
yeah, I don't know why Stacy Sheridan would be there.
Okay, guys, this is Charlie's parents. And Stacy Sheridan,
Why is she with him?
short blonde hair.
What?
Sheridan, I assume she still is, but is with Turning Point USA.
That's crazy.
Let's see, some more suits. But yeah, Stacy is with Giving, like say Giving
This is
with
the
the
financial
fundraising,
donation lady.
primary fundraising arm of TPUSA.
For those of you just joining, Kelly cannot hear me, so that's why we're not really conversing. We're about half an hour out from the trial. I'm going to be ending this stream in about 20 minutes so I can get ready for the next one. Once or not the trial, the preliminary hearing. Then we'll go into court.
So they've got us pretty much confined to these two spaces over here, these two lines. Sorry, I'm trying to talk quietly because it's very quiet out here. It probably sounds awkward for you guys listening to the stream, but it's strangely quiet. No one is shouting questions, trying to get a response out of any of the folks that have walked in. Everyone just stays back. I wonder who this gal is that's over here in the parking lot holding an envelope. I see Candace just tweeted today the Tyler Robinson show trial starts. There will be evidence like text messages, and that's all I saw. Hey, Jordan, as a side note, I don't know how you set the stream up or if it was locally recording my footage because I don't have the ability to record in addition to the live stream. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay.
It's a bummer. I cannot hear you at all. So
That's okay.
Yeah.
The only thing is those security guys were like,
Yeah, we don't speak German. Sorry. I don't know what that says.
Let's see. Who do we have over here?
Yeah.
Oh, is this Tatum? Really? I think this is
Officer
Brandon
Tatum.
Tatum coming up. Who's just in
Wow.
a. I think that's who that is. Sorry, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Is he? I wonder if he's getting celebrity
Okay, so
status.
here comes.
I'm muted?
Yep.
I'm not muted. What? Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted.
I think that's who that was.
Thank you.
Yeah, so if that in fact was Brandon Tatum, he's a
Disqualified from commenting on the case if you're getting celebrity treatment.
I don't know if he's an employee anymore, but was on the Blexit program
Yeah.
with Candace. I don't know if they were considered co-founders or co-leaders, but of course, Brandon believes the federal narrative, and so there's that. A federal narrative, excuse me, official narrative.
Well, we don't need to see that. We did lose Kelly's feed, but I'm sure she's aware by now.
It's very interesting to me that Stacey Sheridan was with Charlie's parents. I mean, I don't know exactly how long. Here, I'll flip the camera around. Uh-oh, hold on.
Oh, she couldn't see.
Your front camera.
If you're just joining us, we are about 25 minutes away from the beginning of the hearing. I'm going to be ending this stream in maybe 10 minutes or so. And then we'll start the next stream, which will be for the actual hearing. This is the stakeout stream, and there you're back. I think we have a freeze frame there. Unfortunately, it's not coming through. Yeah, we don't have any more video from her at the moment, but she's trying. Do I wear contacts? No, I don't wear contacts. Yeah, I don't know why Brandon Tatum would have a spot. I mean, I guess maybe he knows somebody who was given seats to dish out to people, perhaps. Yeah, maybe she'll come back. I don't know. I don't know how he would have a spot, but apparently he does. If that was in fact him. They matched his wall. Oh, no. We don't know if they came together, do we? Well, we're pretty sure they came in together because they came in at the same time and they were walking together. And I'm pretty sure they came out of the same vehicle, which is very weird because she's like their fundraising person. Why would you be with the fundraising person? Like the fundraising person is not a family member. You would think that they would be with the family member and not with the fundraising person. So that's weird. This lady, Stacey Sheridan, shows up in a lot of weird places where you wouldn't expect to see her. So, because a lot of people think she is a handler, and that does at least appear to be supported by the evidence. Good morning, lady positive thinker. So we're about 20 minutes away. I'm going to keep this stream up for another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll get into the next stream here pretty soon. I don't know if Keli will be joining us again in this stream. I'm probably about to end this here pretty soon, though. Just I'll keep going for another 10 minutes just to make sure y'all know that there's a new stream coming. I will post, you know what, I'll actually get started on the thumbnail for this next one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get started on the thumbnail so I can be sure to post it very soon. Yes, I did find my screwdriver. Well, I had to go get one from the other room and it took forever, but I found one. Thank you. And I do have my other monitor up now so I can text Keli and have this thing up at the same time, which is terrific. Yeah, I don't know that the tall lady was Charlie's sister. That was just an idea. I have no idea who she was, but she seemed pretty important. I don't think anybody knows who she was. Okay, let's get our logo done if we can. Or not our logo, but our thumbnail for the next one. Where is that one at? Should we use that one? I don't think we should use that one. Yeah, so we have the preliminary hearing coming up very soon here. And yeah, we're going to use this one. Yeah, we'll use that one. That'll be good. Okay. And yeah, Keli will probably join us in the next stream again, probably from her hotel room. I don't know if she has her stuff set up yet. I would imagine she doesn't, but it should be an easy setup because she just needs to put up her light and probably her webcam or whatever she has for that. But I'm waking up. Yes, I am waking up. Yeah, I'm waking up slowly because it's now almost 11 a.m. So I have no excuse to be tired anymore. Although I did not get any sleep. I got some sleep last night. Got a little bit, and Keli got a little bit, I think. But yeah, I was not flying halfway across the country yesterday, so I have less of an excuse than Keli does. How will Stacy make it the whole day without wine? I don't know. I don't know her very well. I don't know much about her. Thank you for that, Rookie Irish. I appreciate that. Yeah, so when the hearing starts, if you're just joining us, do not expect it to feel like a trial where you have the prosecution come up and share their story narratively, or the defense to come up and share their story narratively. When I watched or listened to the preliminary hearing for Corey Richins, the very first day of it, it was they jumped straight into a cross-examination of a witness. The state came up and said, oh, well, you already read the paperwork of the testimony of this witness, so we're just going to skip him. We're not going to actually have him talk in person. We're just going to pass him off to the defense for cross-examination. And that was how that preliminary hearing began. And that was also in Utah. That was also with this defense attorney. So don't expect this to be like a trial where you have a jury that the trial is catered to. This is catered to the judge. The judge is already very, very deep into this case. So he does not need the context that a jury does. And he doesn't need the emotional persuasion that a jury does. So it's going to be exciting because there is going to be a lot of new evidence that's going to come out of this, but don't expect it to be like a trial, like in a narrative sense. Okay. And there will be a lot of missing stuff, I think, between what we see in the hearing and what's like just in the court documents that we're not necessarily going to see. Okay. Thank you, Joyce. Appreciate it. Yeah, my brain is slowly joining the stream. Very slowly. I think Kelly will join us probably from her hotel room later. And I'm going to keep going for another 7 minutes. And yeah, almost to the end of this one. So if you're just joining us, Kelly is reporting live on the ground. She flew out to Utah. She will be doing a stream from the campus later tonight on just her channel, not on Try and Prove It, just on her channel. I will be producing that stream for her. I'm not going to be talking much through it. It's just going to be her channel, her stuff. I'm just going to be producing and like reading chat questions to her probably. But that one is scheduled for 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Or no, hold up. When is that scheduled for? Did I actually schedule that for 7 p.m. Eastern, or did I schedule that for 7 p.m. local? It should be 7 p.m. local, so 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Let me check, though. I don't remember. I scheduled that for... it's scheduled for 7 p.m. local, so 9 p.m. Eastern. That is when... Hold up. Let me pull this up. Kelly will be on the ground at UVU, which is like 10 minutes away from the courthouse, which is where she is now. Oh, I need to click this. So this stream is not next. The next stream is the actual hearing that I'll be covering, and she'll probably be back at her hotel room. But you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and cut the stream now, 10 minutes before, so we can have a little bit of time in the next one to prepare. Thank you, Lady Positive Thinker. Appreciate it. That's probably on Kelly. So on her behalf, thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, but don't go anywhere. We will be back in a different stream that I'm going to post here very soon. I'm going to take a bathroom break, and I already have plenty of coffee. And then Kelly will probably join us from there so that she can be in her hotel room and be in the chat during the prelim hearing. So thank you everyone for joining us. I apologize for my brain not being in the chat, but it's going to be back here soon. All right. Thank you, everyone. Don't go anywhere. I'll post the next stream here in the next couple minutes. And that will also be to Try and Prove It and to Kelly's channel. Thanks. Bye.